All right, we're back at the Man Cave. I'm your host. Got more videos for you today. Some women are just so upset about how the world is working against them. They can't tell you how it's working up against them, but somehow magically it just keeps working up against them. Anyway, got a few videos for you guys here today to enjoy some women just so angry at men, they're willing to shut their legs towards you. Enjoy.
We've lost. Pennsylvania has been called. We've lost. All right, black women, y'all know what we got to do, right? We're done. Like literally, y'all know what we got to do, right? Y'all know we're done, right? Like y'all, I hope y'all know we're done. We're not marching, calling, nothing. I don't want to hear about any issue, anything. I don't care. We're done. Enjoy him. Enjoy your 4 years. We're going to just live our best lives, right, girlies? We're gonna travel. We're gonna, do our self-care. We're gonna take care of ourselves. We're gonna take care of our bodies. We're gonna take care of our mental health. We're gonna take care of our physical health, guys. We're gonna take care of our babies. We're gonna take care of our daughters. We're gonna take care of ourselves, right, girlies? Right, girlies? Let them enjoy him. Enjoy him. Enjoy him.
You know the funny thing about this type of video? It's what sore losers do. Why do women always do that whole high pitched thing? The reason why they do that is because they're mad that nothing went their way. So they go out here and they try to do this whole, oh, we're not mad. We're just going to live our lives. I'm going to tell you something right now. The marching thing, what do you think they're talking about? This is, once again, a stick at black men. Yet again. Why they did this? Because they can't read. They don't know how to read charts. Even though black men still voted 80% for Kamala Harris. They still did. Guess what? They don't care. We're not going to march for them. But, I'm not going to say it. That way they can't say we said it. No one's stupid. We know that's what you mean. So they go out here, they do the same BS, and they try to pretend like they don't care. It's not about this and that. We're going to live our bestie life. Isn't the whole point? And the thing that she said about we're just going to take care of our kids, didn't the whole thing was that you were fighting so that you could delete your kids? Not to fight for abortion to protect yourself from it, but so that you can delete kids. But of course, they come out here because if you're looking for common sense, it doesn't exist here. Sorry.
American women are swearing off men, and it's all because of Donald Trump. Well, not all of them, but interest in a movement called 4B surged online after it was announced Donald Trump had won the US election. So what is it? The movement basically calls on women not to engage in sex, have kids, marry, or date men. After the election result was announced, there was more than 50,000 mentions of 4B on X from US accounts. And since then, X accounts mentioning the words 4B have reached more than 45 million. So where does it come from? It began in South Korea in the 2010s in response to increasing sexual violence, gender inequality, and societal pressures. In Korean, 4B represents the movement's 4 no's. No marriage to men, no dating men, no having children with The movement is American women are swearing off men and having children with men and no sex with men. As well as encouraging celibacy, the movement inspired young women to bin their makeup and shave their heads as part of a protest against consumerist culture and societal pressure to perform for the male gaze. So, why is it taking off in the US right now? Data on the exit poll from the election shows that 55% of men voted for Trump, while 53% of women voted for Vice President Kamala Harris. The president-elect has openly touted his role in the Supreme Court ruling to overturn Roe versus Wade, a landmark decision that protected a woman's right to have an abortion. Some women feel that 4B could be a way for them to reclaim their power.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works. Now, I'm going to play one more video at the end of it when I do the next one, and I'm going to explain why it's not going to work. If men are strong and independent, and this does not include the other women who aren't in this whole mess because they have futures, it's not going to work. It won't work. But they can keep trying. I have no problem with a woman trying her best to try to gain some power. But the honest truth is, and I hate to be a douchebag, women only have power because men allow it. You may not like it, you may think it's sexist, but the honest truth is, if men were as this monstrous and disgusting as they actually are, your women's rights would not even exist. They would just take it away from you. Like in a third world country. No one wants to admit that, but the honest truth is, women's rights is only there because men allow it. So clearly they care about your rights, but you abuse your power. And the only reason why you do that because you live in a country that would basically beat down a man so that he can't just reclaim it back from you. But how long is that going to last? That's why I say don't ever burn your bridges. See, black women burn their bridges with black men, and eventually that's going to run up. It's just that men are raised to be simps in that community. So unfortunately, they're going to still vote for someone who had no intentions to vote to do anything for them because they've been beaten down by society for too many years. But this 4B movement is stupid. You're doing it because you're a sore loser. That's it. And I'm going to explain why it don't mean jack squat in the end game.
Young men, just so you know, all I'm hearing is if Trump gets in, these young women are not going to have kids. They don't want to have kids, which means you will probably never get laid again. Harris for president. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that. But this is the reason why I don't really give a crap. And as much as women love to keep saying, oh, these women won't have sex with you. They're not going to have sex with you. They're not going to want to do anything with you. They're going to do this, that, and the third. They're going to cut you out of the whole thing and blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. There's actually a thing you women keep forgetting. And the other woman in the other video mentioned it. A passport. Why do I mention passport? Well, that's a doggone good question. You want to know why I mention passport? Because of this.
Ay, Dios. Quiera Dios que mi marido traiga el dinero de la casa hoy. Me da tanta pena porque es que él trabaja tanto y no reúne lo suficiente para pagar esa casa. Tanto que trabaja para la persona y no le pagan bien.
They don't believe in B4 or 4B or whatever nonsense you're talking about.